Ja, voor Steve.
Ek het hom nou net begin.
Okay.
It is just Ferraris and Porsches. There's one Audi. Two Audis.
Oh, this is the Lambo as well. Don't forget a Lambo.
Hey, isn't semi-pro supposed to use... Oh no, it's your kind of mode. Own tuners. Okay, I'll share the link and then we can start.
So, I'm ringing.
Okay, I'll share the link and then we can start.
Okay.
Well, good evening, everyone. We are live and ready to roll. Qualifying is just about to get started for our new series. At last. It's been a while.
Finally.
2 weeks.
I think he's now
One last check and then we can set them loose. Just want to make sure.
Just want to double check, make sure everyone is on the correct settings. Shouldn't be a problem. And then we can go off.
Yeah, very good. Let's do it. Let's set them loose. Everyone else is ready. Yeah. Oh, I don't know if I've set myself to spectate. I didn't. No.
Hopefully they're
It's fun.
Ghosted.
This can help me capture the results. Yeah.
Hopefully they're on Ghosted. It's gonna be
Yeah,
funny
no,
as hell
that'll
if they're
change.
not on Ghosted.
I'm just gonna pull off to. I'm starting at the back anyway. Yeah, it's all good. It's 2 laps. I think I can survive it for the group. Maybe I must follow them just so the timer can end.
Off we go.
I'll give you an on-track experience at this moment.
Good stuff. Okay, for some reason I hear the sound is breaking away. Just gonna change some settings here.
Yeah, so if everyone can just like let us know how the stream is actually coming out, I think it would help us a lot.
Yeah.
We have invested in, well, by we I mean John has invested in some new technology to help us.
Yeah, well, and I'm just playing the waiting game, waiting for that part to come.
It'll be interesting to see who comes out on top actually. I think this is going to be a very close lobby if I'm honest.
Well, if the previous season series with Reborn GT is anything to go by, then yeah, we know it's going to be close because there's some fast guys here. Unspoken is good.
He proved himself in AM last month, or last series anyway.
Yes.
He's definitely earned that spot.
It's Unspoken. Beamerstein is good. Busy checking on Beamerstein right now.
It's not many Audis actually, it's just surprising. I mean, it's a very solid car to start
I think
with.
it's only one Audi.
Yeah, it's actually 2. I think it's Omar and Elton.
Is Elton also in a...
Yeah, Meek and the Monsters currently run wide off the one corner, so I don't know what happened there.
Okay, Dean says...
See how he does.
Good. Thanks, Dean.
Shot Dean.
Folly says all the best to all the drivers in the series. And Sean says also it looks good, lagging, but it might be his connection that's lagging.
Looks like they are off on their laps, so let's see how it goes. Line Corp running at 2:04.1, which is a very good outlap actually.
Yes, like
It's making me worried.
It means that Ferrari is hooked up nicely though.
Yeah, I think it's definitely turned out to be what you call a Ferrari versus Porsche battle, with the odd Audi competitor mixed into the middle of things. But you can definitely tell why. I mean, the Ferrari itself handles well, doesn't have the acceleration like the Porsche, but it's got all the cornering down to a T. Whereas the Porsche is just brutal power, I think, with a lot of tuning needed to get it to go anyway. So it's definitely going to be a good thing to see how everyone gets going with their tunes and all of that.
Yep. That is so true.
Really keen to see what these times are coming out.
Someone lagged out now.
Yeah, we definitely lost someone. I believe it will be unspoken because he's showing us 12th at the moment.
No, that is...
No.
Come on, I forgot the name. Almost is Remington, but Swarts Racing.
Swarts Racing.
Yes.
Oh. That's a bit unfortunate. Well, we'll see what his first lap is. If he managed to get a clean lap and someone gets dirty, he'll still start in front of them.
So, Beamerstein is currently in third, also with a 204.8. So, very close to each other.
Yeah, it's very strong outlaps, yeah.
But I think these guys, most of them started at the back, so the outlap should be fast. And we've got Beamerstein coming towards the line now.
I'm just behind Elton and he's almost into the last chicane, so it's not too far off and then we should be done.
Okay, so Beamerstein over the line first. His time 203.0.
Good.
And it looks like he's still...
See if anyone can beat it.
I don't think anyone's...
Elton's about to finish now. See if he can squeeze it in there.
And it doesn't look like anyone has beaten that time.
No. That's that. So Beamerstein seems to have got first.
Insanity in second.
There we go. This is going to be a tough battle for the bunch.
Oh, that's good stuff. Interesting race.
Just going to take screenshots quick. Take it. Oh, I missed that. Okay.
Well, if you want to, it's on the screen now. You can go through the times there.
What I'll do is I'll change a setting and see if we can get it right. Then it will make my life a whole lot easier. I'm just going to say grid ordering, best lap ascending, yes. End of race timer, let's make it 4 minutes, which is about 2 laps. Simulation damage, I can't remember if it's on for semi, I think it is.
Yeah, no, everything stays exactly the same for the rest of the groups.
Yeah. Leave it on default contact. It's 15 laps. It stops, need to add 1. Yeah, no.
Well, Sanity got very close, only half a second off Beamerstein's time. And I believe
that's what I say, it's extremely close for everyone. Why seems to have DC because I just see him connected now.
Who's that?
Swarts is also out again. Swarts Racing's disconnected, but I saw Ricardo has just recently joined again. I'm probably going to have to do manual. Uncarp is also left again.
No, it should still keep their times.
Beamerstein was right. Insanity second, Ricardo third, Unspoken fourth. When we say he was second.
I'm going to tell you now. No, he wasn't second. Insanity was second. Unspoken.
Okay, so the times are wrong.
Ricardo is third.
I'm going to have to set lobby manual. Hold on. Yeah, I think someone's messed it, the order there. Will you be able to read it out for me?
Well, it's going to take a bit of time.
Just going to move us to Insanity was second, Beamerstein was first, MD4.
Just give me one.
There's a lot of guys DCing and joining again.
So you've got Beamerstein first.
Yeah, Insanity second.
Okay, then it is Ricardo in third.
Ricardo in third, okay.
9 Cobb in fourth.
Okay.
Then Unspoken
Yeah, he seems. No, there he is. There, yeah, under 9 cop or 5th, I think.
Yeah. Then it
Okay.
is MD4WG007.
Okay.
Then it is Mika the Monster.
Okay.
Then it's Sahir.
So here, okay. Yeah.
Then it's
It's either
Gerard Perez.
Sprunghorn or Gerhard. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Then it's Sprungkhan.
Yeah, and then Colossus. He's the last one.
No, there's Remington as well.
Seems to have DC then.
Colossus. Yeah, it's Colossus, then Remington. And then it should be Swarts Racing.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, so Colossus, then Remington, and then Swarts.
Yes.
Okay, got them. They've just connected in now. They're busy choosing cars. Yep, someone's left again. Swarts Racing's out again.
He's struggling with his connection the whole day.
See, I'll send him another invite, but bit cracking. Where's Swarts Racing? Let's invite him here. Just want to check the WhatsApp group and make sure everyone is on time. See if it's saying anything. He's not online. Okay, it's not joining. Same here. Rivage was non-corp, I think. Just Swarts Racing, we need to get on board with us. Yeah, this is unfortunately one of those things that we deal with here in South Africa.
Unfortunate.
It's not fun, not gonna lie. Especially when you're so keen to get racing. Just... Okay, so Swarts Racing was after Remington. Yes,
Yeah,
lost.
he was dead last day.
Oh, no, he's out again. It's actually unfortunate because Swarts Racing is our sponsor for this.
No,
And our sponsor
it's
seems to be struggling to get back.
No, he's not the sponsor. It's not Swarts Racing. It's Swarts Brick and
Isn't it
Sand,
Swarts
if I'm-
Brick?
Yeah, but I don't
Yeah,
think
but isn't it
it's
his company, I think?
No, I don't think so. Not that I know of. Uncle Folly will be able to correct us on that, but I don't think it's related to them.
Well, hopefully I'm right.
Hey, Rudy says good luck and enjoy it, gents. Gary, hi ladies. Gary, we miss you, man. You should come back.
Our #1 supporter. Oh, no, 2 people have gone. People are
Who's the
already
second
struggling with
one?
connections, so...
I know the one I just saw it was Swarts Racing again.
Yeah, Swarts and... I think it was 9 cop.
Yeah, it might have been 9 card. No, 9 cop is in. Who are we missing? We lost another one now. There's 3 guys missing now.
Raymond says he's out.
Okay, I see now. He sent you a message. Okay, now we're just needing to check who's the other one to the dropped out.
Looks like Colossus Wolf is still in. Here, Mika, MD4. Saturday. Swarts is trying to connect again. We did definitely lose someone else though. There we go, Sprungkhan. Where was... Can't remember where he was.
Behind Gerard base.
Okay. Look, I think we're gonna have to start, unfortunately. It is 9:15. Let's get these guys rolling. That's how it's gonna go. If anyone DCs, it is unfortunate.
think
And
there's
pretend you're driving
one
a Renault.
guy- Well, except for Swarts, there's another guy not there.
Mm.
I'm not sure who that is.
I think we're on the knot there. I think it's just Springcon now. Swarts Racing, sorry.
No, there's one
And
more
Caustic
guy.
Raccoon who couldn't make it.
No, there's one more guy. We were 16 in the lobby for qualifying. We're only 14 now, so if we lost Swarts, there's one guy still out. I'm
Okay,
gonna
well,
go, I'm gonna go
it
through
is
the
what it
names
is. I think we
quickly,
must just start.
and then you just quickly
Yeah.
check who's there.
Go for it.
Okay, so Beamerstein,
Yep.
007,
Hey.
MD4,
Yes.
Yeah.
Unspoken,
Wait, MD4. I don't see him. MD4. Yes, yeah, okay. Unspoken. No.
then
Yes.
it's
Yeah.
okay,
Yes. Yeah.
9 Cop,
Yeah.
Sahir 16V,
He's here.
Gerard Bez,
He's here.
Springcone,
Yep.
Insanity,
Yep.
Colossus Wolf,
Yep.
Remington,
No.
overall also
The other one out. I know Hank was actually struggling with the internet, so he'll be the other one.
No.
Okay, then Ricardo, Mika the Monster,
Yep. Yep.
and okay, that's it. Swarts Racing is out.
That's it.
So
Yeah,
it's only
he's struggling.
Remington that we're missing actually. Okay, well yeah, let's start.
That's it. It's headed. I just want to make sure I'm on spectate. I can't remember if I put it. Yep. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Good luck, everyone.
Let's get this over
Should be good
and
racing
done
there.
with.
Let's do it. I'm actually excited.
Yeah, definitely.
This is going to be good.
Race done with.
It's always a bit of a delay. We do apologize for that. Running on African time.
I've got Willem Britt saying good luck to all and enjoy it.
Yeah, almost off. Almost off.
Come on, come
I
on.
feel like a kid for some reason. I don't know if it's like a random burst of energy. And there they go.
And we've got Insanity with a
Ooh,
brilliant
Porsche is
start.
definitely taking it. Yeah,
And
that's it. The
Ricardo
Porsche will definitely
coming
be the
on
best on the start.
inside there. Beamerstein already finding himself in third. Insanity
Ooh.
almost getting it wrong. Beamerstein.
MD4 has managed to pull out in first.
Now that Porsche is just fantastic on pull away.
MD4 is actually part of the GRT team.
Augusta Racing.
So maybe it seems like their practice, that's it. Looks like their practice is paying off.
Well, let's see how long
Audi
he
sounds
can
so
keep-
good though.
Yeah, let's see how long he can keep Beamerstein behind him.
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, very interesting.
Because even the Audis managed to
all-
pull a gap on the rest of the Audi, Porsches and Ferraris even. So maybe that was like the underdog of the series, I think.
As we've got Colossus Wolf right at the back with his Ferrari. And then we've got Springcon right in front of him.
Nine Cop is trying to make a move on Sahir, sorry. Ooh, the Ferrari just losing out on top end. Someone's locked up. Ooh. So he seems to be struggling a little with the Porsche. But Insanity's definitely had a bit of a bad first lap. I mean, he's sitting now in 5th.
I wonder if he didn't go out wide in maybe the Schumacher F.
Maybe he got squeezed out, yeah.
So he's fighting to keep that Porsche in a straight line coming out of the chicane there. And Nine Corp right behind him. Nine Corp's going to try and go for the overtake. 9 Cop on the inside, but it looks like the Porsche's got the legs.
Oh, it should.
Oh,
That boost kicks in.
it's next to each
Felicie's
other.
got better braking. Oh,
And it's Sahir with better braking, and we've got Mika going out with wide.
the guy's going very narrow. Cutting forwards. I think it's in the action, yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
But Sahir
very
giving a bit of a
close.
drift show. Oh, Ferrari
And
on the
9
outside.
Cop
He's
on
going to
the
be on the
outside.
inside if he can keep it going. Oh,
Yeah.
Sahir's
Oh,
gone and blocked
different-
him off.
Different lines.
Can he get it down? Oh, no, he had to get off
Ferrari
the accelerator.
might just have it. No, Ferrari doesn't have it. And just for the fun of it, Mika the monster is right behind and waiting for these two to make a mistake.
He's waiting for a mistake, that's exactly it.
It's like a scavenger, yeah.
Exactly. And we've got 9 Cop trying the inside now. And Porsche's just too good out of the corners. Oh, Mika on the inside.
Ooh,
I
using the
didn't see-
Porsche as a brake there, by the looks of it.
I did not see that move coming there. And we've actually got MD4 with the fastest lap so far of a 204.8.
Let's see.
Oh,
I'm actually disappointed with Forza. I'm trying to get a cockpit view going here, and that doesn't let you do that in replay or spectate.
yeah, unfortunately not. It would be good though. And we've
Yeah, I
got-
was actually having the idea to
Wait,
give them.
with all this, Mika the monster took the Porsche and the Ferrari in a couple of corners.
Ooh. You think any of them have damage, or is it
No
just
damage.
because of their tussle?
He just overtook the one and then he overtook the other one.
I'm starting to think that that Audi might have been a good contender to actually consider.
And I
Oh,
believe they
so here's just run wild.
and I
He's
believe
lost
they
2
took
places already.
it, from all-wheel drive to a rear-wheel drive car. And
That's
that
it.
might be the
And it seems to have
difference.
made it even better.
Mika with a lock up into the first corner. And it's still surprising that MD4 is still in the lead of this race. And
Remember, 12
Beamer's-
laps remaining.
and Beamerstein is not close to him. He's behind him, but not on the back what I would have expected from Beamerstein to be at.
Ooh, Non-Cop has caught up to Mika the Monster. Definitely different race lines are helping each other out. Sideways for Mika there. The roar of that V10 is kicking in. Seems to be very evenly paced with him and the Ferrari, actually. It's
Yep.
going to be a good battle between them.
Ooh.
We still got Insanity in fourth,
Ooh.
and then 9 Cop in
Just overtook
First.
Mika.
Did someone actually go into the pits?
Ricardo has actually set the best lap, but he has DC'd actually at a
Just wanted to say,
2:03.2.
I think someone has DC'd.
Yeah,
Because
so we are
Ricardo was
missing him at
third,
the moment.
actually. Yes, he was third.
I think he's the only one so far. Hopefully it stays that way. I don't want any more guys leaving us.
Yeah,
Uh.
that would be unfortunate. Unspoken still finding himself in third.
Got one of Remington's actually in the comment section of the stream saying, "Hey guys." So unfortunately, it looks like his internet is
And
messing
make
him
my
around
day
properly.
also evening, gents. Evening, Mick. Get some rest in for tomorrow's race.
And all the chaos gets let loose.
This is gonna be
Seem to be huddling together in like 2 groups on this lobby there. But that first group is definitely very close.
Yeah, and
Jump to
like I
third,
said,
yeah, and
it's,
see what's happening.
MD4 has definitely put in some practice here, and he's doing very good. Beamerstein currently with the fastest lap of a 2:02.9. It's still not close enough, and MD4 drifting a bit.
I think consistency is the key, yeah?
Exactly. And Beamerstein putting
MD4 still got it though.
But Beamerstein is giving him a hassle now. Beamerstein fast
Putting
out
some
of that
pressure,
corner.
yeah.
Let's see how the Audi compares on the top end to the Porsche.
Oh, he's going
Beamerstein
for the
on
inside.
inside.
He's got it. He's got it. Oh, it was a
Yo.
dodge move that, but it's good. They made it. So.
On the steer.
I was a bit of a battle
Questionable
there.
move.
Almost questionable. I think it was just muscling his way past MD4.
On the steer, you know.
MD4's coming.
Right,
Let's see if he
yes.
can get it back. Oh, he's going
He's
diving
gonna
for the inside.
overshoot.
Oh, but
He's
outbreaks
overshooting
himself.
the
Ouch.
corner completely.
And into the sand. That's not
And
going to help
he's
him
lost.
out. No.
Oh, he almost took out Insanity nearly. But he's gone
Innocent
from
victim
second
involved
to
there.
fourth now. And it's just going worse for him now. He's struggling to keep the car on the black stuff now. Oh, a bit of a drift. Okay, now that Beamerstein is got no one in front of him, let's see how that Audi of his does now.
Nine cop the 201.
Oh, 9 Cobb now is the fastest lap.
Seems like it.
Make my day saying that Porsche looks nice in front. Well, it's not in front anymore. Gary says brake fade. Let's see if we can find a good battle here. And we've got MD4 going backwards now. He's getting to the clutches of 9 Cop and almost took each other out now.
9 Cop is moving on the inside. Yeah.
Ooh.
Both trying to take the same line into the corner. There's a bit of a push from from MD4, but it's definitely I think the pressure has gotten to MD4 there.
Adrenaline is pumping.
Yeah, because he was first
I think
not too long
it's
ago.
I think it's got to seat now.
Let's see if 9 Cobb can get back to the back of him.
There's still 11 or so laps to go, or say 10. I mean, there's plenty of time. I don't think guys need to be going too crazy right now.
Yeah,
Just keep that consistency and it should be good.
yeah, definitely. And MD4 must just sit back, take a breather, and
think a
just
bit-
find his rhythm again, finding his braking markers and so on. Then he'll be back up to speed again.
I think a pit stop would be great for him now.
Yeah, most probably.
I haven't seen anyone use the pits yet.
No, not yet.
Nope. Ooh, why
They're
were
all
these
leaving
guys
it.
do that?
They're all going to end up on the same strategy, I think.
I think Colossus, Wolf, and
I think Colossus and Sahira's
Arab.
pitted.
yeah. Yeah, it seems like it.
The Insanity is still finding himself in third. And Beamerstein has gotten his gap now between himself and And Unspoken.
Where's Unspoken? Okay, Unspoken is second, so he's
Yeah.
still, he's basically where he was when he
Yeah.
qualified.
Beamerstein
Oh,
getting
Unspoken
that
is
hard.
running into the pits. Oh, but he actually missed the pits. He tried going into the pits, but I wasn't able to stop in time.
And Gary says it needs to chill. Seen saying R8 makes a nice change in front.
9 Corp is going to pit now.
Oh, we've got some
Beamerstein's
Beamer-
definitely showing us what the Audi is capable of.
There's some Beamer fans in the chat now.
He's always got a crowd going.
That is true. I don't think I've ever seen a race where Beamer has taken part in and he hasn't had any fans.
No, definitely not. Looks like Insanity's actually caught Unspoken after Unspoken made that bit of a mishap trying to pit and not making it. Insanity definitely seems to be struggling a little with the Porsche's characteristics, if we can say that.
The Porsche is a character on its own. Well, from all the cars here on the grid, I think the Porsche is the only one I didn't try.
You have to be careful on that throttle. Entering and exiting the corners.
Yep.
Keep it smooth, that'll be good. Unspoken definitely seems to be more comfortable in the Porsche.
Yes.
It's the
Oh,
first
for
race,
sure.
so I mean they've got plenty of time to get the practice down. And change right from midway through the season even.
I think the next race might be on one.
Okay, and,
There we go, Unspoken's trying
going
again.
to the pit
There
now.
we go.
It looks like
He made
made
it.
the pit now.
I think it's good now because I mean if Sanity is starting to put pressure, he's just going to make more errors. You don't need that. Get some clean air, get your head down. Maybe you can catch 9 Cop with a 2:01.4, which is a very strong time actually.
Yeah, flip. There's some guys in the pro group that's struggling to make 201s, like myself.
Yeah.
Let's see, where is 9 Cop actually? 9 Cop's running around in
He's-
7th by the
Yeah,
looks
but
of
he
it.
pitted.
They already did. I think he went to undercut Spoken, I think.
Hmm.
Or
It can
Maddox.
work.
I think he,
Yeah, it can
I think
definitely
he
work.
went to undercut Maddox.
And put those times in more often, then he'll definitely get it right. He's catching Unspoken
Definitely.
now in 6th. I think Unspoken must have just popped out of the pits now.
Yeah.
So it's a
Right
race
in front
between
of
them
him.
two.
Yep.
Yeah, but I think he's struggling with the cold tires right now.
To get the cold tires working is not easy.
Especially if someone is putting pressure on you.
Yeah.
It does look like they're spreading out a bit,
Yes.
which is
Well,
unfortunate
it's-
for us, but I think they're not quite relieved. They don't have to
I
worry
think
about
the
taking each
guy
other
that,
out or getting into
released
tussles.
the
or
most is
whatever.
Beamerstein. Beamerstein already heading into the final chicane. And Unspoken was second, is only going through the Schumacher S's now. So,
He's got a gap.
and we've got another Beamerstein fan. Beamer for the win.
There we go.
Uncop almost lost it.
Ooh, and I see they have caught someone actually. Who have they caught up to? Looks like they're catching Sprunkon actually.
Sprunkon and Gerard. Gerard's in the pits. Springon.
Springon's actually running around in a different Ferrari. It's not the 599. I don't even know which one that is. Looks like the either the super fast or is it the TDF?
TDF.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's actually a very cool looking car.
That portion of the racing though, I must say it's hectic.
Oh, yeah,
Which car seems
yeah,
more settled
I
through these
saw it now
corners.
as well. I believe that is the TDF.
That's a
Yeah,
good looking car.
My livery is broken, so I see the normal paint jobs now. Yeah, the blue TDF.
It's the spy view. But Unspoken's definitely catching. He's on him. Oh,
And there's
The acceleration.
Springon made a
Just
bit of a
because-
mistake. Yeah.
Acceleration, yeah.
Oh, but he's locked up. He's locked up. Oh, he's going on. Oh, Unspoken has hit like
Unspoken has
grass.
gone.
Or sand, even, yeah.
And that gives 9 Corp the position.
9 Corp running a little wide too.
So currently 9 Corp is in second position if I'm looking at like this.
That's it.
depending
If
on
yeah,
Yeah.
go
where
towards pits. Yeah.
Beamerstein and Insanity pits.
Ooh,
and
Springon's
Springon's
running
very
straight.
wide,
very
yeah.
wide.
But a good save
Looking
and rejoin
for,
on there. Very impressed. Nicely done, Springon.
He went to look for parking, but he couldn't find any.
Oh, here comes Unspoken. That Porsche is just unbelievably fast down the straight. It's not going to
That
risk
is
it on a
excellent.
move on the inside there.
Porsche only lacks in the upper paint there.
I think Springcon should maybe get rid of the wing at the back. Save a bit of weight on the car. Then he might get that Ferrari around the track a bit faster. And I believe
So they
that's,
just trial and error on these cars.
Oh, and
just a
Springcon
bit of a
running
rear
into
end
the back
movement there.
of Unspoken.
He is giving it place back. Getting in. Oh, but MD4 is now catching up to this bunch as well.
And I believe
Yeah.
Jackie
breather.
has actually given the AM guys the same tip on using the Ferrari F12 was not to use aerodynamics on the car to save a bit of weight, and I think that's something
Ooh.
that
There goes MD4.
the Springcon should maybe have a look at. No, Unspoken.
Seems good through the corners, though.
Yeah, but it lacks the straight line speed and also the acceleration out of the corners. But in the corners, it's one of the best cars to actually have is the F12. I was for about a week or so, I was thinking I was going to take the F12 TDF because it looks beautiful, it sounds beautiful, and it does.
I'll
have
just
a
love
bit
the
of
looks of it, yeah.
Yeah, it does freaking look awesome. But then again, what Ferrari doesn't look awesome?
Yeah, that's a good point. They're not known for making ugly cars. But
That's
Remington's wishing MD4 some good luck, so MD4 seems to be, benefiting off of that good luck. It's definitely leaving Springcorn behind a little there. See if he can catch Unspoken. Just going through to the last
Okay,
corner now.
Insanity is actually in the pits now. And
It's Insanity, but okay.
let's see where 9 Corp is.
Not golf.
Ooh,
Nine
it's
Corp
going to be
is
close.
over
It's
the
going to be
line
close.
now.
Hold on.
And they have overtaken.
He's still in the pits. There he
Insanity,
goes. Yeah.
And
Okay, so they've got
Insanity
the
dropped
pits.
down to 5th now. So Insanity in 9 Corp in 2nd position. So the undercut actually worked out very nicely for 9 Corp.
Beamstars definitely
it
seems to
does.
be going with the late pit.
Yeah, Beamerstein is still
Build
on
his
the
gap
track.
as much as possible, I think.
Yeah,
Using
Beamerstein
the-
got through the Schumacher SS now.
He's using the tires to its full potential.
Yep. And we've
Mr.
got-
Skunkworks himself is saying that exotics are such a beautiful league, and he's definitely not wrong with that.
Yeah, oh why are you
All the
not
cars
taking
actually
the
really
start
good
then,
looking, yeah.
Mr. Willman?
Naughty. And Rayno's also popped in and saying lacka lacka, so I think he's joined the stream.
Yep.
Seems like that.
If you stay with to catch the second racing, as you missed most of it, Rayno, but it's fine. We'll forgive you for that.
Oh, unspoken.
Unspoken drifting there, yeah.
Drifting in that beetle of his. I'm
Very
waiting for people
powerful
to give
beetle.
me.
Beamerstein looks like he's in the pits. I'm going to join him quick and see where he can come out. I think he will be safe though.
I'm waiting for
It's got a
people
Yeah,
1.4
to
gap
give me
is
nonsense
kilometer
about
lead, yeah.
calling the Porsche beetle.
Yeah. Let's see. They are closing it quite quickly. I don't think it's enough.
No, it should
Nah,
be
it's not
enough.
enough.
Beamerstein's on the move already.
And
They haven't even on the last corner
Nine
yet.
Cop is only heading in through to the
It's-
last corner now.
It's gonna be close. Not really.
No.
The exit of this
Look,
pit is very slow, so... no, he's got it going now.
Yeah, it's about 400 meters. It's come down to 300 at the corner.
139 on
Oh,
the slowest.
100 even. Yeah. The best time so far, because Rayno's actually asking, is a 201 4x9 carb.
Yeah.
It's a very good time. If you can keep doing that, it'll definitely give some guys trouble near the end of this race. Oh, his 9 carb's actually in second. What am I talking about?
He's already giving guys.
So if he can do that, he'll try and close it.
So
I want to see if I can find out what Beamerstein is lapping at. So let's go player info. It's not going to work. It's not.
I
They
think it's
focus.
averaging about 203s. 203 dead.
Change that. Lap times, there we go. Beamerstein did a 229, obviously with the pits. But he's around the 203, yeah, he's a 203 because
Yeah,
it says it's
averaging
26 seconds slower.
Averaging about there.
I think that's where consistency comes into the thing. If you can, even if you get your 203s every lap, you'll still be strong. So for someone that can do a 201 maybe every 5 laps type of thing.
Yeah, it's all about consistency. But
The next race is definitely be interesting.
Yeah, Nine Cop has to fight through the grid as well.
yeah, we've got a nice spread out field here now.
But see, it's 250 meters down the straight for the gap between Omar and Beamerstein and 9 Corp.
Definitely close the gap between them.
Only
Gap is
100
closing,
meters
but-
now. He's definitely closing.
But I
Yeah.
don't think
Mm,
he's closing
Yeah.
it fast enough though.
definitely not. And if he's on Beamer
But 9 Corp did a
at
201.8
the
in the last lap.
fast. But if 9 Cop is on his ready, he won't, like, Beamerstein will defend for his life.
Unspoken doing a 202.8, so there's about a second between third and second every lap. Well, on that last lap anyway.
Yeah, I think everyone's just gonna settle in now and take the positions as is.
Yeah, look, there's definitely no point trying to go for gold now and making him haps or mess of everything.
Yeah.
Not so early in the season. Maybe last race.
If
Probably.
the points is close.
Maybe that's it, yeah. You gotta fight for that 1 point difference.
But I think at the end of the season, most people will be used to the cars and how to tune them,
Oh no, definitely.
all that stuff.
All that extra seat time would definitely make a difference.
Definitely.
Oh, heading onto the second last lap, so it's almost done with the first race. But yeah, there's not really any close racing happening right now. Gap between MD4 and Unspoken has opened up a bit more.
208.
And Unspoken is actually, he can see Beamerstein from where he is.
Nine just did a 2013.
Beamerstein
Yeah.
locking up. I think Beamerstein can feel the pressure coming behind him.
That's half a second
Yeah.
faster than his last lap, or the lap before that.
About what, 1.5 seconds faster than Beamerstein.
Yeah, it's definitely. I think it might be a little, so maybe a little too late. I mean, with 1.5 laps basically left, I don't know if he'll be able to catch him. But he's definitely caught up at quite a bit of gap
Yeah,
there.
like, you can definitely see him going into the corners now.
It's gonna be an interesting last lap, let's say like that.
Even if you catch us up, there's still going to be a battle for first. Be a tight one.
Yeah, that's also true. That's when the real battle begins.
Definitely. And if it's a hard one, Unspoken, might get close enough to take victory or something. You don't know.
Rory definitely seems more planted around some of the chicanes. But the key is definitely getting your two wheels over some of the curbs on this track. Build a curb-friendly car and you'll be happy, I think. Hint, hint to anyone watching. See what the lap times say as they come across onto the last corner. Should be interesting. It seems like he's closed the gap a little more even on that lap.
Yeah, but it's definitely not close enough to
No.
make a...
The ticker has changed, so
Well,
I'm not going to be able to
unless-
see what the laps
Unless
adjusted.
Beamerstein locks up badly and misses a corner completely, I don't see the lead change.
We decided 2024 and 9 Cop is a 2017, so he's definitely closed the gap, not as much as maybe his previous lap, but that's what I think it was a bit too late, yeah. Oh, lock up there by Beamerstein. It's closed up even more.
Right. I think the next race would be interesting to watch.
Yeah, no,
Because
definitely.
then they start both at the back. There's going to be a harder race to.
Renault saying the Porsche definitely doesn't like the curbs. I can believe that. Doesn't seem like the Porsche likes corners, if I'm honest. I haven't put too much time in that Porsche. It does seem like an animal once you get it right, though. Let's see groups to hit at I think it was a 2-minute flat point 3, so that's extremely fast. I'll be lucky to see the Ferrari get there.
The 9 Cop
Yeah, I
on
think
the
there's-
back of Beamerstein.
Yeah.
There
We're all
might
watching
be a
this.
I think the
late
Storm-
lunge into the final
I think it's going to be Beamerstein locking up. Ferrari seeming a bit smoother through this section.
Oh, this is going to be
See who's
close.
got the line right.
If you
See what he can do into the last two corners.
No, 9 Cop is
There
too
you
far
go.
behind to actually go for the lunge.
See?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, I think it was a little too late. I think one lap maybe extra would have seen maybe a different result.
Yeah.
Possibly two
Definitely.
laps, but it's definitely catching up. A very good race between those two.
Luckily, no one pulled the Danica Viet on themselves.
Diving.
There we go.
themselves.
Yeah, they're done. Well, congrats to Beamerstein and 9 Cop for giving us some
that
good
was
racing to
that
watch
was
here.
a good battle at the end. And then we've got MD.
Third place, we've got
Third.
MD4. That's good, yeah.
Did Unspoken make
Unspoken
a
seemed to
mistake?
have.
I think
Unspoken
made
and
a mistake.
Insanity, yeah. He must have
It was a
actually, because
close race.
Unspoken had a big gap on MD4. We missed what happened there. We're too focused on the cars running around in front.
Okay, so we've got Gerard coming around the final corner now.
So he seems to also be struggling a little. I mean, he's in ninth.
Him and Gerard. Him and Springkine. Coming around the final corner now.
And Colossus has just gone through the last chicane onto the last hairpin. If you can call it a hairpin. It's kind of a hairpin, and actually it's quite sharp.
Yeah, and the last guy coming over
there we go.
Right now. Yep. An interesting race.
That's it. Now I want to get a snap of the results so I can set the lobby as fast as possible and set them loose again.
Okay, so
it's a good design, they fit all on one screen.
Actually DNFing. Yeah, and there's almost a second between the fastest times in between the first two guys.
Let's see.
Unspoken also dipping into the 201s. Insanity with the 202.088.
MD4.
But I think you can't compare your practice times with the race times. The race
it's different pressures.
Second faster. Yeah, but you're about a second faster, so.
See, Colossus is running around in an S799, and same as Springhorn, so they can do a bit more tricks and whatnot to get going. Just to get that to that S800. What's unspoken? Insanity. Sitting over there. At least this setting the grid, and that helps get the guys a little bit of a break. Maybe take a toilet break while they can.
Yeah, I know.
It was Insanity, then it was Mika. And then we have Gerard.
And remember to change the condition.
Sprungkorn, that's it. Sprungkorn, so here. No, they're not that fortunate. Not this time. I think it happened last time though. In that last series.
It did, yeah.
Yeah, I did forget to change the way.
Oh, it's still funny.
Uncool. What's this recorder? That's it. Okay, lobby's set. Let's see. Let's just change weather before I forget and set them loose. You think we should give them a night race? I'm just scared that someone's got no headlights. Yeah.
No, it's a rain race.
That's it. We'll stick with that.
Yeah. Sometime during this course of this series, there will be a night race or two. But yeah, we'll still leave the posters showing as a mixed race, so everyone can practice for everything coming up.
I'm gonna make it a little struggle. They might not like me for what I've done for the rain, but it's fine. They'll enjoy it. No.
It's one of those things. No, that's how we caught out the
Let's
guys.
do it.
During the one, was everyone ready? Oh wait. I thought you.
I'm just loading in. Yeah.
I was about to say, I hope these guys are ready.
Oh yeah, they're definitely not gonna like you.
They have the opportunity now to check settings, so we'll see what they do. How fast they let it up. 15 laps is still right. Race grid hasn't changed, thankfully. Just need everyone to ready up, and they'll be good to go.
No, you must remember to put yourself on spectator.
See a few guys going back to tune here. I think a few guys are trying to squeeze in a last minute tuning there, just to change for the wet weather.
But yeah, they're supposed to be ready for everything because the poster says it's mixed, so that can mean any weather type will be coming up. So I think we caught the guys out like that once with the Rally X. They didn't read the poster.
Yeah, it definitely spices things up a little.
Yeah, it does, and it keeps it interesting. And it also tests everyone's tuning abilities as well. Okay, you can see most of the guys starting to ready up. I think Beamerstein only realized now that it's a race.
He has the quadra on his side. No.
There we go. Colossus needs to ready up. It's just Gerard, Alton, is Mika, and Beamerstein. I think guys are definitely forgetting that it was a wet race. The weather changed in the second one.
Didn't expect that.
I think the guys were expecting a night race, and then we're throwing them with the with the wet race.
Unexpected turn of events.
Yeah, and unfortunately, the semi-pro guys, the first group, so say they're the guinea pigs for everything.
They're subjects.
Oh, it's just Gerard, Colossus, and Mika that we're waiting for.
Colossus still in the tunes. Mika the monster as well tuning. Gerard was just ready up. It looks like he's done tuning. And there he goes, he's ready. So it's only Mika and Colossus. Okay, it's only Mika now. As soon as Mika is ready, then you can
set them free.
Yep.
Here we go. Seems like he's done. Done what he can for the rain anyway. Yeah, as soon as he readies up, we'll launch it. I'm on spectate. Hope you guys are as well. Yeah.
I'm on spectate.
Yep. Alton's back to choose new. Seriously. Yeah, Ricardo's also DC'd out. I'll send him an invite quick. Hey guys, this is not a tuning session. Yeah.
Okay, Ricardo is connected again. So we're just waiting for Mika and...
Unspoken now. I don't know what's going on. What I'll do is, if they haven't done, I'm going to give them a minute, literally a minute. It's 10 o'clock already. See if we can get them going. This is it's at 10:02 the race starts, then we can Wait. It's just under a minute to go. We'll see if they can finish. Otherwise, I am starting it.
Yep.
Beamerstein's also taking the last few seconds. 10:02, I'm starting this, so whether they're not, they've already dubbed, we're going to have to do it. Beamerstein's just in time. Still Mika and Unspoken. I don't know what's going on. That's 10:02. I'm starting the race. Sorry, guys. I'll try and give you a bit of time there.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be happy, but yeah, that's how things
Yeah, it's you can't make everyone wait. It's a bit unfortunate. We're on spectate and it started.
Okay, it seems that everyone readied up eventually.
That's it, and they're off.
Yes,
See
and
what
there's
happens.
two Porsches already out in the front. Zahir and Ricardo.
Beamerstein's in third already.
I don't know how he got that right. There's just no way.
So here's pushing for
And-
first.
And we've got 9 Corp already in 5th position, right behind Insanity. So now it might be a good idea to pit first within the first lap to get that clean.
Yeah, look, in the rain, I
track.
definitely don't think your tyres are going to feel this. And fuel-wise, I think the cars are still fine for 15 laps, so...
And Sprint car might have a better race in the rain with the TDF. But we've still got Ricardo in first position with Zahir in second, and Beamerstein right behind the two of them.
Ricardo seems to be opening up a bit of a gap between them, while Sahir and Beamerstein run wide a bit there.
Yeah, Beamerstein got into second position now. Insanity is going to try and cut on the inside.
Make his
of
moves while they can, I
Zahir.
think. Yeah.
Zahir on the grass a bit there, and Insanity is into third position now. Let's see what this Audi
Probably
can do in the
something
rain
done in
now.
spring.
We've still got Ricardo leading the race with Beamerstein now in second, and Insanity.
Ricardo's drifting a little, yeah.
Insanity went very wide into that final corner.
Luckily we covered it.
See what's happening in the back half of this field. Sprungkorn and Gerard are still close-ish together. Beamerstein's fans are coming out in full force tonight by the looks of it on the stream comments. So if anyone else wants to support any drivers, I think let loose, guys. Don't hold back.
We can just well call this the Beamerstein Championship
Yeah.
with all the support he's
Have a
getting.
special section for them. Yeah.
Beamerstein on the inside of Ricardo, just letting him know, listen, I'm here. make a mistake. And coming through the
Audi does sound so good though.
It does. I have to agree on that. It does sound good.
Oh, Ricardo's running
on the
wide. Oh,
grass.
it looks like he's lost the rear end.
And that opens the gap for Beamerstein to take first position.
Yeah, look, you definitely don't have to ask Beamerstein twice to go and take the position. Especially not for first.
Yes. If there's a gap, he'll definitely take it. Let's see if Ricardo can fight back. Ricardo going wide into the first part of the chicane and losing another place. Ricardo then deciding to pit straight away. At least he's making the pit. And we've got 9 Carp 9, 4th position.
Yeah, we've got another 9 Carp fan coming out to support.
Oh, that's
Sheridan
good.
Pepper, welcome.
That's good. I think everyone needs all the support they can get.
Definitely.
Carp running a bit wide.
Ooh. Beamstein's definitely managed to open up the gap again.
As usual.
Someone... Yeah. Where's Ricardo? Is Ricardo DC'd? No, he's
Ricardo
pitted,
is
I think.
pitted. Yes, Ricardo is
Yeah, okay, so that's why the gap is formed there. 9 Carp and Insanity seem to be close. Yeah, it's not too close, actually.
Now, 9 Carp looks like he might be catching up to Insanity a bit. Not fast enough, though.
MD4's catching up as well.
And we've still got Beamerstein with the fastest lap at 2:11.0.
Oh,
We've got Raymond
Insanity just ran a bit wide there.
saying MD4 go buddy. You've got a
There you
MD4
go.
fan as well.
Support crews are in full force tonight, I like this.
Oh, this is good. As long as the racing is good, then I think everyone is happy.
Yes,
And we've got 9
Carp is
right
catching
behind
Insanity.
Insanity,
Yeah.
going for the outside actually.
MD4 is also looking for the inside of 9 Carp. Oh, just not able to get that Porsche in there.
Let's see who's got
But you'll
the
definitely have him down the straight, I think.
best.
We'll see him pull out, yeah, out of the slipstream. Maybe not. No, there he goes. Ferrari seems to have him on the pace there. Oh, MD4 is coming in. Don't turn. Oh. MD4 late on the brakes there, causing a bit of chaos there. Oh,
Yep,
a
he
bit of a
was
bumper
very
bashing
late.
going on, yeah.
Very
Yeah.
late on the brakes there. And that's definitely going to cost 9 Carp a bit of time as well.
9 Carp running, Insanity running a little
MD4
wide.
with the
9 Carp trying to get in there,
fastest
yeah.
time now of a 2:09.4.
Probably why he couldn't stop him. I mean, that Porsche's moving then.
Insanity still struggling,
A decent time there.
and I think 9 Carp is going to have him soon.
Definitely coming down to a
9
bit of a
Carp
pressure
using
here.
all of the track to get as much speed as possible. Abdul saying it's a messy corner. Turn 1 is
Yeah, that's for
not
sure.
everyone's
Yeah.
favorite corner. Definitely not everyone's favorite corner. Looks like 9 Carp has definitely got the best
Ooh, he's making a move on the... no.
car during the first sector of the track and also the last sector. But heading to the hairpin...
Yeah, his lines definitely seem spot on, though. I mean, there we go. Insanity had to lift off through that corner now, isn't it?
Definitely 9 Cobb much later on the brakes
Ooh.
into the. And Insanity going.
Insanity deciding
pits.
whether which one he wants to go.
So that's going to release 9 Cobb now. Let's see if 9 Cobb
Mm.
can get that gap going. No, he's lost a lot of time to Beamerstein now.
That's it.
Let's see if MD4 can stay on the back of 9 Cobb.
Trying to see where Insanity comes out.
Someone just said no, they want to see 9 Cobb and Beamer using the same car next time.
Well, they are locked for this series for now, as this is the first race. So
Yep,
these cars they chose
unfortunately
now
for
is
them.
what they got to use for the rest of it. Yeah. So hopefully they made the right choices.
I
They're just
believe
gonna have to make it
between-
work. Ooh.
Between the Ferrari or between all the cars, yeah, they very equal.
Pace time,
Equally
lap
balanced
times are
out.
very close.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see what happens on other tracks, but I think it's going to hopefully work out like that throughout the series.
It should. And no one.
Oh, I've got a DC. I think someone's dropped.
Definitely looks
I'm
like
trying to see.
who it was that dropped out, but we can't.
Was
tell.
Ricardo last race? Let's hope it's not him again, because he was actually doing
No, everyone is still here. Everyone is still here.
09.
After
The 9,
nine.
yeah.
Yeah, we started with 9.
Ricardo's still running around. I don't see any DCs on the timing zone, so maybe it's just a bit of lag.
Yep.
Bit of a breather for now then.
And MD4 is actually staying on the back of 9 Cobb. So by the time these two go in pit, they might be, both of them get past Insanity.
That would be something to see.
And I believe Insanity
Not
is,
yet halfway through.
Insanity is stuck behind Colossus. Well, not really stuck behind him, but not yet past him. Insanity is definitely taking his time to get to the back of Colossus Wolf. And they still deciding not to pit.
I think they're going to try and drag it out as long as possible for some reason.
Well, this time is 2:08.
Okay, so the times are definitely coming down. MD4 is managing to get times in. Let's hope he can get his consistency
Well,
in.
if he's getting 208, that should mean that 9 Carb is also putting in 208s. Because the gap
I think he's
between
doing
them is...
209s.
The gap between himself and MD4 is staying...
Beamerstein did a 210 last lap. The 9 Carb was in a 209.2. It is very close, actually. I mean, the 289 is his fastest.
Everyone had a bit of a breathing.
MD4 did a 209.5 though in the last lap.
Now the track is empty, drying out. You can actually see it's not raining anymore, so you should be getting faster.
Yeah, but I think this is when the track is at a slippery.
I think this is actually one of the worst times of the track. Like
Yeah.
the rain at least is fine, but I mean this you want to try and go fast because there's no rain, but you can't because it's still extremely wet out.
You have to wait like until the track dries out 3 or 4 laps later.
Exactly that,
Then
yeah.
you can pace out.
Does make this track look
Yeah.
pretty though. Some good scenery.
It does.
Definitely.
Especially the sunset.
Definitely.
Sunset, the water, mirror effect on the water.
Okay, so Colossus Wolf has pitted, and let's see if Insanity can get back up to speed again.
So let's see. This ticket thing always changes when I want to see someone that's crossing the finish line. We're gonna have to just wait. I want to see if MD4 has managed to close that gap on the last. A 281 for 9 Carp and a 209.3 for MD4. So 9 Carp's definitely managed to get in the good times.
9 Cop is just...
Track is definitely dying out.
9 Cop just put in a lap, 208.1. And you can actually see on
Extremely
the
fast.
map how close he's gotten to Beamerstein. He's definitely close.
Especially, you can see, especially he made a gap between MD4.
Yeah, I mean Beamerstein's last lap was a 209.7, so there's almost 2 seconds between them and a lap.
Now let's see if...
I think the fun will shortly come.
Let's see if Beamerstein can manage to keep the gap, or is 9 Carb going to close it? Well, it currently looks like it's around 500 feet, so...
In layman's terms, it's 190 meters at the most. Comes down to
for South
94
Africans.
meters
9 Carb running
on
wide.
braking zones. Yeah.
That's going to cost him a couple of
Ooh,
points.
MD4's managed to close up a little, running wide as well into that section. Abdul in the comments, yeah.
He's not the
Great
only one
timing.
in the Audi. It's him and Mika the monster. I'm not sure
It's the lone
why
two here.
Mika missed the start of this race, but yeah, there's at least 2 of them that we
Almost
know
into the
of.
pit wall. Almost into the pit wall for 9 Carp.
And I see MD4 is following him into the pits. And Beamerstein is still staying out. So now the race is on with Insanity, that's in 4th. Coming through to the chicane now.
They don't pit, then it will be close. No, I don't know.
Insanity going wide. He had to get off the throttle there.
Oh,
Coming
someone
to
is
the
stopped by
last
the
corner.
tire wall. That looks good. Oh, there it is.
And
9 Carp and MD4 is able to close that gap on 9 Carp a lot with that pit. It's actually on the inside, so that was
And,
actually a smart move to go in.
both of them has pipped Insanity for 2nd and 3rd positions. Remember, if when Insanity went to go into the pits, he was 2nd, with MD4 and 9 Cop behind him, and now he's finding himself behind those two. And now you have to see what 9 Cop can do after this. Well, MD4 is going for the overtake.
MD4 is going to try his luck.
And he,
Another unexpected that started.
Let's see who can handle this weather.
I think now the track is slip.
Yeah, definitely.
It just started to dry and then bam, rain.
Oh, this is good. I love it.
Should make things a little more exciting. Hopefully it can bring some of the guys closer together and give us some action to watch. I know the stream or the viewers would at least like to see some action.
That because I don't think some of these people they get used to the grip and all of a sudden they grip for the tires.
You've sometimes even got to change it. There we go.
MD4
running a little wide. Yeah.
Walking completely there.
Oh, and it did so well to catch up to 9 Cop with that pit strategy.
Yes.
But I think the Porsche has the advantage. I mean, because of the rear engine placement, I do think it has the advantage here. More
because you got all your weight on the wheels, that's it. It's probably why it launches so hard as well for a rear wheel drive too.
I think it has like a 37% weight ratio.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. Shouldn't work, but it does.
Yeah, I think that's why it's that lot of understanding.
What did Jeremy Clarkson say? I think he said what? It's like putting the horse at the back of the cart.
And pushing it.
Yeah. The Porsche just managed to get that right somehow.
Nine Cop is definitely managing to keep the gap between himself and MD4 now.
Yeah, just imagine, you just got used to the track, where the puddles are, the puddles disappear,
and then
all
changes.
Of a sudden, bang, puddles.
Bigger puddles, probably. Oh, MD4's running wide. MD4 is onto the sand. Oh, here comes Insanity. Oh, no, MD4's back onto the sand again. He's definitely struggling. I don't know what's happening. Definitely seems to be struggling. Oh, lost 3 places there. That's a bit unfortunate.
Yes, that is. Yeah, Insanity is finding himself in 3rd position now.
It's his race. Those 2 places.
Currently
From 3rd to 5th.
And we've still got Beamerston not going into the pits.
I think he's waiting till the last,
I think Beamerston's definitely going to go in near the end. I know if I had a gap open, I'd definitely do the same. You want to risk it in case you do, even if you make a mistake and damage something as well, you must remember then you'll have to pit twice.
Yes.
So I think you eliminate that risk of pitting later.
Now he's the cold tire. He's going to struggle with the cold tires in the lane.
Oh, that's so true. Oh, MD4 getting a bit of speed wobble there. We'll see if he can catch Ricardo by the looks of it. He's gonna have to try and keep as smooth as possible though. It's good to see Ricardo hasn't DC'd, so that was a good sign.
So far, yes, very good.
Yes. Hope we can make it all the way. Oh, Ricardo, as I was, there we go. That's MD4 is gonna definitely try his move. Ricardo takes it back sideways. MD4 sideways. Ricardo's oh, just too much grass there for MD4.
Seems like it's like driving on ice or something.
It looks like the 9 Cop has definitely closed the gap to Beamerstein Beamerstein might be in trouble when he goes into the pits now.
I don't know. It's 1,700 meters. It's a very big gap. That I
That's
think
a
he's
big
going to be
gap.
fine.
It might be a big gap, but this pit is slow.
See when it comes down to, yeah, it's only 1.5 kilometer lead at the braking side of things. But I think it's still enough.
Yeah, I mean, if you look a second, he's compared to him.
Well, currently 9 Cobb is 38 seconds behind Beamerstein. And if I'm not mistaken, the pit is around between, I think, 37 and 40 seconds.
Ooh, so maybe you're right, yeah.
It's gonna be a close one.
It's going to be very close.
Ricardo and MD4 definitely have a good battle here, though. One going wide. Oh, Ricardo's run too wide, though. Just opened the door for MD4. MD4's shutting the door down there. Or shutting the door closed, anyway.
Seems like Beamerstein is doing the fastest lap now, this condition.
Oh, and there's a love tap between
2:11.2,
and
yeah.
Ricardo. And the gap between the first two guys is still 38 seconds.
I think it is.
MD4's run it wide
MD4
again.
ran wide. He basically
This is gonna
gave
be a
the
close
spot
one.
to Ricardo now.
Let's see if he can push back and get 4th place.
Hey, we've got an old friend here, G-Max on the on the comment section here.
What's he saying?
He said, I'm making up his commentary for him.
There you go.
Good to see you, G-Max. Thanks for watching, man.
Oh, got a bit of lag.
someone
Hope no one's
that we
left.
lost? I don't know if we lost someone.
Can't see just yet. Wait for the team.
Oh,
Yeah,
Colossus.
Colossus is out. Yeah.
Colossus is DNF. Damn. It's Forza.
He did 12 out of the 15 laps. It's not so bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely not bad.
Oh, he's pitting.
Beamerstein is actually in the pits.
Will it be enough?
I don't think it
Running
is.
hour?
I think he's going to be... No, he'll be
Yeah,
fine.
he made it. He's
Yeah.
fine.
I don't think the pits are as long as that, really.
He actually
That
made it
Nine
by
Cobb?
far.
Yeah,
I
it
think
wasn't
9
even
Cobb
close.
made a mistake.
9
he's
Cobb
in
made
third
a
now.
huge mistake.
Definitely.
9 Cobb made a huge mistake because he was very far in front of Insanity, and he's finding himself
Let's see on the
behind
next
Insanity.
ticket thing here.
I actually want to see.
Yeah, Nightcop did a 2:15.9 on the last lap, so
Ooh,
he definitely went off.
Insanity-
Or went wide
Insanity
somewhere.
did 210. That's not bad for Insanity, eh?
Quad and MD4 are definitely having a very strong battle here. One goes wide, then the next one goes wide.
The battle of...
You can have a bit of each other's
widest.
Porsches on each of their
9
cars.
Cobb definitely lost something like 5 seconds on that last lap.
That would have been close.
It definitely.
I think
would have been
Beamerstein is
close.
relieved.
Beamerstein
Ricardo and
should be
MD4
relieved.
still on each other here.
This is going to be a close race for 4th place.
Oh, thanks.
Has
man.
been going for a couple laps now.
G-Max saying, Dick, that you guys are streaming the races. It's always appreciated. Thanks, man. We do it for the
Yeah,
viewers.
that's very nice. Yeah. Yeah. One day we can do this as a lifetime, or what you call it, income. That would be great.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
But one of these days the quality will be improved and we can...
Smooth sailing, that's it. Oh,
Yeah.
Ricardo's wide and drifting. MD4's going to try and go on the inside.
Oh,
Can he get it to stick?
I think he got
Don't
it.
push each other. Oh, Ricardo's onto the sand a little there. Oh,
I'm being the battle
I think he must have
between-
it now.
I'm viewing the battle between Nine Cop and Insanity. I'm missing the battle between these two. No, Ricardo locking up a bit there.
One more lap for.
That's it.
Two
Beamstar's
laps
out in the
to go.
open. He's good to go.
Unless he mess up. Which I doubt.
I'm not sure what you mean by this is second and third race. This is round 1, race 1 and 2. This is the second race of round 1. And then thereafter we should...
I think he meant like a.
For the
I
night.
think he meant like a. Like the guys racing for second and third, John.
That might be true. That might be true.
Insanity going wide.
Who is in third, actually?
It is in...
Uncop.
Nine.
Oh, yeah.
Nine
That
Cop.
would be
Is
true,
that
yeah.
it?
Oh, no, he's
Nine
just
Cop
gone
is
through,
in
yeah.
second now.
Oh,
Oh, there's a small
bit
touch.
of contact there.
He was going to be late
Insanity with the late on the brakes. Oh,
But he locked up and
Nine Cob's
it
letting
just
him
went
go.
straight.
Yeah,
There was a small touch, so I think Nine Cob's just doing the
he wants to get it clean, I think.
the right thing there, trying to get the overtake cleanly as possible. The Nine Cob will definitely be kicking himself. If he didn't make that mistake when this time was
Could have had it.
then it could have been a different
Could have.
leader.
Definitely.
It's definitely smoother through the corners. But there goes the Porsche's speed, though.
Now, but this section here isn't the Ferrari's best section. The
Oh,
Ferrari
is he going to stop
kicks
him?
in
Oh,
the
he
first
just...
sector,
Yeah.
and then towards the end of
Oh.
the third sector,
Yeah,
who's
yeah.
going to have the best line
Not so
through
big
the final
straights.
corner.
Center running a little wide. Nine Cop keeping it on the inside.
Nine Card needs DRS.
And
now.
acceleration.
Yeah,
Okay.
Acceleration
He'll be
on
more
that
than happy
Porsche
with
He
it.
did
is
mean
insane.
second and third place. Yes, it is a very good battle.
Ooh,
Sanity
Nine Cop on
trying
the
to
outside.
Cut,
He's going to
Yeah,
get
undercut
it.
him.
Oh,
cut close on the
Oh,
inside.
so
but there's
close.
a gap.
that acceleration on that Porsche, I think, is his saving grace as well.
Definitely.
This is where the
Just seems to
Ferrari
get
is
it down in
best.
time.
Nine Cob going a bit wide into the corner,
Uh.
trying to cut it very close in. Insanity actually keeping the door closed very good. Drifting a bit. Let's see the exit of the corner. Insanity should still have it. And Nine Cob can go a bit tighter into the next couple of corners.
Ooh, you could have almost got there. Oh, just so close.
Nine Cob definitely using as much as possible from the track. And this is the last lap, by the way.
Definitely.
Yeah.
The Nine Cob is definitely...
We haven't viewed much of Beamerstan, but I mean, he's far out in front.
He,
He's bit his hot
nothing to
lapping
watch.
it right now, yeah.
Nine Cop will definitely be kicking.
This is where the
himself.
action's
He
at.
can't
Yeah.
fight back to second.
Ooh, Ricardo.
Oh, Ricardo has DNF'd.
Ah, damn it. That's a shitty
Yeah,
one.
so
Ricardo's
close to the
out
finish,
of the
yeah.
race. On the final lap, can you believe it? And
Oh,
Nine Cop was a better
that does suck. I've been there
exit,
before.
But Insanity should have second in his pocket now.
Depends
Unless he
all
makes a
of this
mistake
last two
now.
corners.
Ooh, can he do it?
So,
No.
in-
Yeah. They're going for it. Sanity trying to get grip there. See what Ricardo
All
can
of the
pull.
fast
Oh,
corner.
Insanity's closed.
Nah,
I
it's
think
not-
Insanity's got. Yeah, I know.
No,
Yeah,
Insanity made that
Insanity
work.
got
He blocked it.
And Beamerstein over the line.
Very good
Nine Cop
racing
was the
for those
fastest
podium
lap
guys.
at 2:08.1. That was a very good race between these two. But Nine Cop
MD4 is
could have
coming
won
through
it.
in fourth.
I think 9 Cop is
G-Max saying
himself.
Beamer must sign his Twitter profile. I'm sure we can arrange that for you, G-Max.
You're invited to paddock.
Okay, fifth position is going to come over the line now. That's Sahir.
Sprungkorn is still at fast S's now.
Yeah, he's definitely struggling. I think he's maybe practicing a bit of drifting here. The way he's
Looks
going
like it, yeah. I dig that light from the Ferrari though, like in the rain that it flashes. It's very cool.
But you know
Yeah, but
what?
he's definitely putting on a bit of a show.
I love this Ferrari TDF, but it has so much work to do with the
Yeah.
tuning.
I think that you
Everyone
basically can't
congratulations.
choose a car on this track.
Beamerstein on his win. And Springcon is definitely giving us a bit of a show.
Yeah.
Guess I have to
Better be careful,
appreciate
otherwise the
this,
driver tires are going to catch up, and they don't mess around.
Definitely
know.
not.
Yeah.
But I have to say, I love the
Yeah.
sound of this TDF. It sounds just awesome. Oh, nice drift. We'll give him 10
There we go.
points for
Get some angle there.
drifting.
Bonus points for style.
He's not going to. Oh, no, it's off. We
That's
frowned
a bit
upon. I
too
think that's a
early.
0.
He lost all his points.
But there you go. Yeah,
Oh, that
race
was
is
a
done.
Very good race. Oh, these guys are good. Let's go through the results here. We've got Beamerstein in first, Insanity in second, 9 Cop in third, MD4 in fourth, Sahir in fifth, Gerard 6, Sprinton 7th, and we've got Ricardo and Colossus that disconnected.
DNF'd, yeah. It's a bit unfortunate, yeah.
But no, I think the most disappointing man here will be the 9 Cop, who could have
Yeah, definitely.
fought for first. But
He easily stolen it.
Get MD4.
Your MD4 was also doing
very
good.
well. He could have been second if he didn't mess up.
That's also true. And we've got
Nice.
9 Cop with the fastest lap of 208.1. That is super fast in the rain. Well, we have to
Especially in
say
the
that
rain.
that
but-
time the track was drying out.
It's also dry track.
It's still a very fast
It's
time.
first time.
Very fast.
But yeah, thanks to everyone that watched and commented and supported all their team members,
Thank you very much, guys. And,
family and friends.
have a wonderful evening further. Beamerstein coming on now and saying, wow, that was difficult. Well, you made it look easy, Beamer. But listen, Beamer, congrats, man. And you guys must enjoy the rest of the evening. Cheers, guys.
Good night.